All right, welcome to day 4. All right, let's see what we're going to dive into here. Miter attack, atomic red, running atomic. So let's open up PowerShell. Okay, cool. Let's get playing with this. Look, we can hopefully copy and paste today. Can we copy and paste today? No, it doesn't want me to do that, does it? Well, that's lame. Let's try this. Oh, so close. I can't carry anything over like I could before. Looks like we're going to do a lot of typing. Let's see how this works. Good help. Invoke atomic test. All right, cool. That works. So if we wanted to see more about this, we could do invoke. This is what it's going to be like. Invoke. I hate not having copy and paste. Atomic test T1556.001. Looks like dash show details. I didn't like that, probably because I typed something wrong. Invoke atomic test. Let's try again. Invoke dash atomic test space T1566.001. I'm guessing that's a dash, but I don't know what kind of dash it is. Maybe that's what's messing things up. Show details. All right, we got some more stuff there. Okay, cool. We see a lot of the same stuff that we're seeing on the left here. Great, so that's all working. You probably can't see this, so I wonder if I can make it any bigger. I can. Uh-oh. Almost off the screen, not quite. All right, so actually, there we go. There we go. Okay, so what else does it want us to play with here? Okay, so spearfish and emulator. Let's continue our first test of T1566001. Before running emulation, we should ensure that all required resources are in place. Well, considering that everybody's using this VM, it should really be working. Let's try though. Invoke atomic test T1566.001 test numbers 1 dash do check pre-rec. And I'm way down there, and I see that I'm way down there, so maybe I can make it smaller. Okay, so I need to type something right. Something's not right. Invoke atomic test T1566.001 space dash test numbers space. Oh, they did a 2 here when they did the check rec. So I'm looking at the wrong things here. Probably. And I spelled check wrong. So this is why copy and paste would be really nice if it was working. Invoke atomic test space T1556.001 test numbers 1 check pre-rec. It looks right to me. Error. Okay, so T1556.001 does not exist. Check your atomic number. Doesn't do the same thing I did before, yeah. So I'm just gonna go back up here. I hit up arrow. Let's try 2. 2 doesn't exist either. So it wasn't that. Invoke atomic test T1556.001 dash space dash test numbers 1 space 1 or space 2 and then check pre-rec. And this just works, and I'm on their VM, so what the heck is going on? Invoke atomic test space T1556. I'm doing 1556, it's 1566. Christ, this is why I hate not having copy paste, because this is a stupid mistake that doesn't need to be made. Alright, there it goes. Microsoft Word must be installed, and apparently that's, whoa! For workers, it's not that. Okay, but that's apparently what we should have done. Now we want to do test 1. Okay, done executing test. Alright, management log and attack compromise. Now that we have executed atomic, we can look for log entries. To make it easier for us to pick up events created by the simulation, we will first start cleaning up the files of previous tests. Run command. Invoke atomic test. Invoke atomic test. Test numbers 1. Then we're going to do dash cleanup. Okay. Now we will clear the sysmon event log. Open up Event Viewer by clicking on the taskbar icon and searching for it in the Start menu. We'll go down here, and we are going to search for it in the Start menu. Okay, here's search. Really? Do I just start typing? Or is it right here? It's right there, so we don't have to search for it. Okay, navigate to Applications and Services. That's that one. And from there, we're going to go to Microsoft Windows Sysmon. Come on. Expand in progress. It's just really, really slow. Okay, so then Microsoft. And then from Microsoft, we want Windows. And from Windows, we want Sysmon, which this is a longer list, so get scrolling. Sysmon, and then operational. Here's operational. Okay. Right-click operational. Apparently we have to right click it over here, and then we get the options to say clear log. And hit clear when it shows up. Now that we have cleaned out the files in the sysmon logs, let's run the emulation again by using the command invoke atomic test. Test numbers 1. Okay. Okay, then it says to go to the operational log on the left hand side and click refresh. We're going to right click and hit refresh. So here's the information that we found. You should be new events in the emulated attack. Now sort on the date and time column. Order events oldest first. 1040 is the oldest first. That would be this way, right? Oldest first, yep. The first two events are the list of the events an atomic executes for every emulation. We are interested in two events that detail the attack. First, the process we created for PowerShell to execute the command. PowerShell executable output. Then a file is created and phishing attachments. I don't see that. That's in the so process ID 220. I'm looking at 3992. I wonder if the process ID will be different. How many are we looking at here? So it's just these ones, okay, so let's look and see if we can find something that looks like that. This is command line. Command line, that's not it. Command line, Microsoft.net, that's not it. PowerShell, 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 but I'm not seeing all of that. Okay. The first two events of the list are tests that Atomic executes for every emulation. We are interested in. So the oldest first is this one. And then this one. Like host name. But this is not what this says. It says PowerShell is it. Who am I? More PowerShell. Here's PowerShell here. This is really weird. Like, I feel like I don't have everything here. And then we need to click on that. I'm not seeing what I think it's telling us to see. You should see detailed overview of the data collector for that event. Click on the details tab to show all the event data. Okay, maybe I'm not looking at the right, I wasn't looking at the right one, I was looking at general. Okay, so this still says host name was what was run, and the process ID is 5688. Process ID 1108. It still don't look like that, what I thought it was. But okay, let's just try this. Users, administrator, let's navigate to where this is telling us to go here. Users, admin, app data, local, temp. Here's the phishing thing, and it was made right here. The flag is included in answer 1. Make sure you answer the question now. This is the cleanup command will delete this file. Okay. So what's the flag found in a text file, phishing attachment, XLSM, and blah, blah, blah? I don't know. Let's see. Glitch. So can I copy from this to here? I can't. I just can't copy from this side to that side for some reason. What attack technique ID would be our point of interest. Let's clean up the artifacts from the emulation. Okay. So we're going to do atomic test, the number, and we're doing, oh, it's a -1 here. And then a cleanup. Okay. Now that we know which artifacts are created during the spearfishing, we can use them to create custom alerting tools. And next section we'll explore this topic. Two events, possible indicators of compromise. Let's look at invoke web request. Challenge. Okay. Okay. What a technique ID would be our point of interest. So I'm guessing the technique ID is going to be a web service. So guessing this one, 1071.001, or just 1071, or not. Okay, what's the hint? We can't read the hint because these messages are on top of it, and that's very helpful. Thank you. External research. Look up the MITRE ATT&CK ID for command and scripting interpreter. Okay, if we go up here, I'm sure there's something from MITRE ATT&CK framework. Yep, there it is. Okay, what we want to do is search for command and scripting interpreter. Looks like it's T623. T1623. So T1623. Oh, 623. No, don't like that either. Okay, huh. Maybe it's S056. No, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Technique ID for command scripting interpreter. What's the technique ID? That's gotta be it. Oh, come on now. Really? T1623. I'm pretty sure that's it. That's a sub-technique, but this is the ID, T1623. I must be doing something wrong here. So scroll back up here. Navigator tool. Create customized navigator. Create an empty layer, load a layer, select layers. Why would I want to do that? That's a lot of work. Huh? A popular framework for understanding different techniques and tactics. The framework's collection. But I just searched for it, and it came up, and it's like, this is it. So I'm a little confused. Command and scripting interpreter. Isn't that what this is? A command and scripting interpreter. I'm pretty sure we want to do the atomic test for T1's blah 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 .001. Does this have .001 in? No, it doesn't. Does it just want the number and not the T? I don't know. That's not it. Let's see. It's the right number of things. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Mitigations, detections, ID. It's not this one because we already tried this one. It's this. T1623. Yeah, I'm confused. So let's pause the recording while I try to figure this out. Actually, I have no idea how to pause it. So you just have to watch the video with me.
Now, to be in the chance of winning the grand prize of DEF CON tickets with accommodations, you'll need to complete every task in this room. 01, atomic, no additional. So, .exe URL. So, and Sigma provides a universal to conduct an attack simulation that would mimic a ransomware attack across the environment. He is unsure of the correct detection metrics to implement for this test and asks for your help. Your task is to identify the correct atomic test to run that will take advantage of a command and scripting interpreter, conduct the test, and extract valuable artifacts that would be used to craft a detection rule. First question. What was the flag found in the .text file that is found in the same directory as the phishing attachment .xslm artifact? The flag we just went over a few minutes ago. Copy and paste it there, if you haven't already. What attack technique ID would be our point of interest? Well, you Google attack ID for a command and scripting interpreter, and then brings you to MITRE ATT&CK, and it is right here, T1059. So
okay, T0159. So I'm looking in the wrong place. So let's do what she said to do, and we're just going to Google that, because I don't know how to do anything, apparently. What attack ID? So we're going to do this. Attack ID. For this. Yep. T1059. That's frustrating. Okay. T1059. Okay, what attack sub-technique ID focuses on a Windows shell command? Well, I'd rather go look at the MITRE one. Okay, Windows shell command. This is, yep, Windows shell command. This is Unix shell. So we want Windows shell command. So that would be T159003. Ta-da! What is the name of the atomic test to be simulated? Good question. Don't know. Let's see. Atomic test. T1059. Or 1506. There's too many numbers in this. 1059. 1059. Here's Atomic Red Team write-up. Okay, not helping. I would think atomic test, and then we just type in the test. But we could do that get help thing that we did before. So let's try that. Invoke atomic test, and then our new number, and show details. Come on, come on. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, so our new number is forgot it again already. 1059, but let's go down here to get the whole number. 1059.003. So we're going to go here. 1059.003. So here's the instructions on that one. Command scripting Windows command shell. Cool. So here's the stuff that we need to know about that. So I would think it's atomic test. Right, it doesn't actually say it here. But it's going to be what we already know. Test number 1 is what I'm thinking. Atomic test. Oh, invoke dash atomic test space T, and it's 1059.003 test numbers. So here's all these test numbers. Here's 5. I'm pretty sure I'm going to want the Windows command shell one. That's test 4. Oh, here's a test 3 for command shell. So there's a bunch of these. So which test are we going to want to do? That's interesting. I wonder if we could just try one and see what happens. Windows command shell. You want command shell? We could try one. No, I don't like that. Okay. I don't actually know. So let's see what our expert says.
Copy that, paste it in, submit. What attack subtechnique ID focuses on the Windows command shell? What might we do? You guessed it. We Google subtechnique ID focusing on the Windows command shell in regards to a command and scripting interpreter. As you can see here, on this side, all these subtechniques, you can click through them individually or Google the statement I said a few seconds ago. But it turns out to be T1059.003, command and scripting interpreter, Windows command shell. So, copy that, paste, submit. What is the name of the atomic test to be simulated? Well, we do invoke, and then the subtechnique, which is this,
forgot it too.
And then dash show details.
We did this. We did this.
And the one we are looking at here, atomic test name, simulate Blackbyte ransomware print bombing. Command and scripting interpreter Windows command shell T1059.003. This test attempts to open a file a specified number of times in WordPad, then prints the contents. It is designed to mimic Blackbyte's ransomware's print bombing technique, where tree.dll, which contains the ransom note, is opened in WordPad 75 times and then printed. Now, DLLs are often legitimate but can be misused by attackers to hide malicious code. And submit. What is the name of the file used in this test? Well, you see down here, in this corner, Wareville ransomware.txt, that is the file used. Submit and correct. What is the flag found from this atomic test? Well, to run it, we do this command, invoke here, in this corner. Wareville ransomware.
What? That's right there? It's in there? Which one is she on? Number 4. Here's number 4. Attack commands. Warville ransomware.txt. Yeah, so that's the one you do test number 4. Wow. Okay, so if we type in test number 4, God, I hate how much scrolling there is on this. So is that the part that I got wrong? 4? We only do 4? Nope, that wasn't it. What's the hint? Replace a sub-technique placeholder with the command invoke atomic test something show details. So we don't even want that? Because I already did this. And it's right here. Show details. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay. What'd she put? Because I didn't get it right.
.text, that is the file used. Submit and correct.
Whoop. What is the name of an atomic test to be simulated? Okay, so it's a print one. Okay, it's simulate black byte ransomware print volume, which is number 4. It's this. Oh. Edit, copy. Scroll all the way down to the bottom again. So that's what this is wanting. Okay. Cool. What is the name of the file used in the test? So we know that too. That is this. Doesn't look like it wants the C colon. I'm just going to copy that stuff. Edit, copy, paste, drop the quote, enter. What is the flag found from this atomic test? So now we actually have to run the thing. And that's what I thought we were trying to do up there, but I was wrong. So we want to do T 1059.003 test numbers 4, I believe. I believe that's what we want to do. Looks like the other stuff. Invoke test. Invoke test. Test numbers. That's the cleanup. Let's try it and see what happens, huh? Doesn't like it. I missed something. Dash. I didn't spell it right. I didn't spell numbers right. Numbers 4. Right, did it. I did the test. Oh, and it wants me to save a file to the desktop. I'll call it test PDF. It's writing the test PDF. So let's check my desktop for this PDF, and that must be whatever the answer. Apparently it's going to open up Chrome for this. Here's the flag. So that worked out pretty well. Come on, help me out here. I'm going to copy that. Scroll down to the bottom. Paste it in. Hit submit. Cool. This one is check more Atomic Red Team stuff. Yeah, there's a whole nother room for that. So this was a long one and a hard one, but we got it done. Good job. We'll see you for tomorrow.